I think that the secret to staying in love is having a constant sense of possibilities and of adventure, and never sink into too much routine, and always have independence, and lives enough lives separate enough that you have always something to talk about and something to.
Never sit next to each other at the dinner table if you go to a party.
That's in Italy is obvious. In the States, they
In the
always
States,
put you
they
together.
think we're so crazy. They're like, why don't you want to sit next to each other? We're like, because we want to be able to talk about everyone when we get home, about the conversations that we had. But they think we're crazy. They're like, you don't like each other? You don't want to sit next to each other? That's the key to a good marriage.
Yes.
As a de facto Italian,
The food.
The food. I love the food. I'll come to Italy just for the food. But also the people and also the vibe. I was saying before that Italians like to live life, and really appreciate life and living well, as far as eating well and letting yourself be happy. And there's not this sense of punishing yourself or sacrificing things. It's all about enjoying life to the fullest.
And also Italians abroad, I think, especially in the States, I felt this very much, that you having that sense of loving life, but also seeing all the possibilities that are available, and waiting to be grabbed in the States. I think that coming from different cultures, also she's not 100% American, she's half Irish, and so
we both grew up going back and forth between Europe and America, so we have that sense of being from both continents and having a sense of appreciating different cultures and loving to travel and loving other cultures. But it's all just part of my greater plan to be Italian.
So no, we were talking about the difference between lifestyle here and in Italy and in the States. To me, as I was saying before, Italy represents roots and traditions and the part of life that allows you to have your feet firmly planted on the ground. And American life is about having your head in the clouds, in your dreams, and in your endless possibility. So having both is the ideal combination, I think. Mm-hmm. A sense of tradition and identity, but also a sense that anything is possible. And life is much more free in the States, even down to what, time habits. You can, have a cappuccino after lunch, which you would never do here. We just finished a fun day of shooting with Mark Seliger, who's a genius. And we're very, very honored to work with him. And the sets were beautiful. The people were all very nice.
Yeah, the set is supposed to look like we're in Capri on a bed on a beach. So it's supposed to be kind of romantic beach, having coffee, lying in bed. So it wasn't too difficult to do that. We got to lie in bed all day, but now we're done. And hopefully they look great.
And we're ready for a cup of coffee.